On this episode of Soldier Tech Battlefield, we're going to be comparing the Logitech Alert 750N versus the Dropcam to see which one of these is going to be the best for your video surveillance needs for your home. So we're going to start the show. Welcome back to another episode of Soldier Tech Battlefield. I'm your host, Mark Watson, otherwise known as Soldier Knows Best. In this episode, we're going to be comparing the Logitech Alert 750N versus the Dropcam. Now, both of these provide you the safe and comfort and peace of mind when you're going to be on the go, because they can allow you to stream and watch video from your home or your office or whatever you're going to have these things set up to make sure you keep your security on point. And for this episode, we're going to be using the categories as far as design, features, software, performance, and price point to see which one of these devices can beat out the other one. So it's going to start the show with the design. Now for the design category, really going to be focused on how flexible these devices are for you to get the right viewing angle that you're going to need for your security monitoring needs. Now the Logitech 750N, it does come with this stand that you can set the module on, and now you can put this on a desk or a bookcase or something like that. But because the stand doesn't add any flexibility as far as getting the right viewing angle, it's really just one set viewing angle in the stand. You're going to need to use either the suction cup that comes included with it, so you can place this on a window, or you're going to need to be able to use the mounts that will allow you to attach this thing to a wall or to a ceiling. As I move over to the Dropcam, it comes ready to go out of the box because the stand that it comes on allows you to get a very high viewing angle or a very low viewing angle, because you can move it backwards and forward and get a lot of different angles with it. And then also too, you can detach the camera module itself from the stand. Now you just have this little black little circle or really little dot that you can really place anywhere. That's going to allow you for a little bit more flexibility. So if you want to attach this thing onto a ceiling or to a wall, something like that, you can do it very easily because this thing is very small and very tiny. And so just because it comes ready to go out of the box and has a lot of viewing angles, I'm gonna have to give this design category to the Dropcam. And our next category is going to be features. Now, both of these cameras do feature night vision. I'll show you how those work in my performance category of this video. But they also do feature audio, so you're able to listen in on the audio at your place. But the Dropcam takes it one step further because it allows for two-way audio. So using the cell phone application or using the desktop application, you can actually talk to the Dropcam at your home no matter where you are in the world, and the audio will be broadcasted from the Dropcam, which I think is pretty useful. So you can tell your kids to get some homework done through the Dropcam itself. Now the Logitech does have way better storage options, because the Dropcam only has cloud storage that you have to pay a monthly fee for, but the Logitech allows you to store recorded footage or recorded photos of events that your camera has captured onto your computer's hard drive locally. Plus you can also set that up with Dropbox, and you can have that storage available in the cloud if you want to do that as well. Plus the Logitech has a micro SD card slot built in, plus it comes with a 2 GB micro SD card already inside it. So now you can record the footage and the stuff that's captured on the camera directly to the camera itself on the card, and then also you can just put that onto your hard drive at a later time if you want to. So just because these storage options are just something that I think most people are going to find a little bit more useful than the talking feature on the Dropcam, I'm going to have to give this category to the Logitech. And now it's time for the software category. Now both of these cameras do have mobile apps available for iOS and Android. Logitech does also have a BlackBerry app as well. But these mobile apps allow you to view these streams from your cameras wirelessly while you're on the go. And I have to say the Dropcam works the best out of the two. One, because the video stream is more consistent. The Logitech kind of stutters a little bit. It's not as smooth as the Dropcam. But two, the Dropcam does allow you also to change the settings for the Dropcam, from turning on and off the night vision, turning on and off the microphone and things like that, where the Logitech is really just a viewer. And the Logitech 750 does have one advantage over the Dropcam, because it does have a desktop application that's available for both the Mac and the PC. So now you can adjust the settings for your camera and things like that right there on your computer. But both of these cameras do offer web solutions to be able to watch your video stream and also adjust the settings as well. And both of the pieces of web software perform very well. They both have very similar characteristics, but really comes down to the price point for these things. Now Dropcam allows you to view your stream 24/7 for absolutely free online. But if you want to be able to make clips or use a DVR functionality, that's going to cost you $9.95 a month. This is the only way that Dropcam offers you to be able to record certain clips from your video stream. But now for Logitech, you're not going to be able to use their web app unless you pay $80 for a year subscription. So you're not going to be able to just view it or anything like that on the web. But again, they do have that desktop app though that you can download for absolutely free that costs you nothing. But if you want to view it on the web for whatever reason, you're not going to be able to do that unless you pay $80. So this was a pretty close category for me, but I'm going to give the software advantage to the Dropcam, because the mobile application, which you're probably going to be using the most out of all these apps, it performs way better than the Logitech application. Plus to the web viewing is free for starting off, but again, you do have to pay a little bit if you want to get the DVR functionality to be able to use the recorded clip. So anyway, I'm going to give this category to the Dropcam. And let's go on to the performance category. Now, both of these cameras can output 720p HD video for the video capabilities, but the Logitech easily outperforms the Dropcam in the performance. Everything is just a lot crisper and clearer in the video image. Now, this is even more evident when I switch over to the night vision mode that both of these cameras have. The Logitech again outperforms the Dropcam in the night vision mode, again providing a very clear image. Where the Dropcam is not too bad, but I found that in some cases it just doesn't handle lights. If you have any lights on at all in your place, that can really throw off the Dropcam. So for this performance category, this is easily going to go to the Logitech. And now our last category for this battle, and this is going to be price. Now the Logitech 750N Master System comes in at $299, and then if you want to add another camera to the system later on, that's going to be running you $229 for the individual camera add-ons. Where the Dropcam comes in at only $149. Yes, it is half the price of the Logitech first starting off. And so if price is one of your major concerns, this is going to make it a lot easier for you. So yes, this price category goes to the Dropcam. All right, so that wraps up the battle, and the winner is the Dropcam. The Dropcam definitely is better bang for your buck. It costs a lot less than what the Logitech 750 costs you. Plus, too, I think the software is better, definitely the mobile application. And again, the camera quality isn't better than the Logitech, but I think its design allowing you to be able to adjust the viewing angle very easily with it, and all the other things, including, again, going back to the price point of the software and things like that. I think the Dropcam is going to be a very good solution that a lot of people will be able to afford and also use easier than the Logitech. And so that's my opinion, guys, but I want to hear what you guys think. Leave a comment down below what you think about this battle. Which device do you actually prefer a little bit more? Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I will see you next week in another episode of Soldier Tech Battlefield. I will catch y'all later. Peace. I'm here on the show floor in Las Vegas for CES 2013. In this episode, we're going to talk about the brand new NVIDIA Shield, and we're going to compare it against the PS Vita. Now, the NVIDIA Shield is not out yet, so there's kind of a lot of it's going to be in theory.